Join me as together we explore Gloucestershire. Our tour begins in Gloucester, the county capital, well known for its cathedral, formerly the Cathedral Church of St Peter and the Holy and Indivisible Trinity, originating from around the year 678. The city was featured in The Tailor of Gloucester by Beatrix Potter, and the docks are Britain's most inland port. The second point on our etymological tour of Gloucestershire is Lois Lauter, a Cotswold village popular with tourists and artists. For the letter O, we travel to the south of the county, to the hamlet of Osleworth, near Wotton-under-Edge. The Norman church, which is dedicated to St Nicholas of Myra, is known to have been in existence in 1131. It has a cruciform structure and an unusual hexagonal tower located in the centre of the church between the nave and the chancel. U takes us to Ewley, situated between Dursley and Stroud. St Giles Church near the village green was designated by the 19th century architect Samuel Sanders Toulon. The village was once famous for its large number of pubs, around 14, lately reduced to a single hostelry, the Old Crown, and even that is now awaiting new tenants. The second largest town in Gloucestershire is Cheltenham, where we go next. Cheltenham took off as a place to visit following the visit of King George III, who popularised it. It developed into a Regency spa town and is still popular with visitors who come to attend the many cultural festivals and, of course, the Cheltenham races. The letter E takes us to eastern parts of Gloucestershire and the two Eastleach villages, Eastleach Martin and Eastleach Turville. The two villages are separated only by the narrow River Leach, which is spanned by a stone road bridge and a stone slab clapper footbridge named after John Keble, who was a curate of St Michael and St Martin in the early 19th century. We travel to the north of Gloucestershire to find our letter S. Stanton is the chosen location, a picture postcard Cotswold Village. If Disney Imagineers were asked to construct a Cotswold village, then Stanton could well be the result. At the confluence of the rivers Severn and Avon, we find Tewkesbury. Best known for its abbey, bought from Henry VIII by the townspeople of Tewkesbury who saved the abbey from destruction. Our second letter E takes us to Elmstone Hardwick, just outside Cheltenham. St Mary Magdalene Church may be considered to be the hub of the village. The old schoolhouse was once used as a Slavic evangelical church. R sees us in Randwick, high on a ridge overlooking the market town of Stroud. It is known locally for its folk tradition, the Randwick Wap, a celebration of May Day, and the 2,000 steps circular walk around the village. Our second S takes us to Stowe in the Wold, or more correctly St Edward's Stowe, the highest town in the Cotswolds, and the junction of roads and paths going back centuries. Hales is a small village 2 miles northeast of Rendkum at the foot of the Cotswold Escarpment. The parish church was consecrated in 1175. The remains of Hales Abbey, founded by the Cistercians, are here. Hidden well off the beaten track, near Stowe on the Wold, is Ickham, another picture postcard Cotswold village well worth seeking out. Our second R is Rendkum, situated off the road between Cheltenham and Cirencester. The Church of St Peter lies within the grounds of Rendkum College, whose buildings tend to dominate the village. And finally, our last E takes us to the extreme northeast of Gloucestershire to Eberrington. It is here that Cotswold stone roofing meets Warwickshire thatch. The village church is dedicated to St Eadburga, the granddaughter of Alfred the Great. She devoted her life to spiritual pursuits, and sainthood ensued. And that ends our etymological tour of Gloucestershire. I hope you found it of interest.